the first child that Bubba Wallace and his wife, Amanda Carter, are expecting. In April 2024, the couple shared their joy on Instagram with a sweet poem that said, "Spring has sprung. The summer will be awesome. We'll be parents for the first time this fall." The bond between Wallace and Carter dates back to high school, even before Wallace turned professional in NASCAR racing. They didn't date at the time, but they remained in contact after graduation and got back in touch with one another a few years later. In 2023, Carter described the couple's past to People, saying, "It's special. We continue to chat or reminisce about the past. We simply have a wealth of knowledge about each other's past incarnations." Starting their relationship in 2016, the couple got engaged in 2021 and tied the knot on New Year's Eve of that same year. Who is the wife of Bubba Wallace, then? What you need to know about Amanda Carter is all here. When Wallace and Carter were freshmen and he was a sophomore in high school, they first crossed paths. According to Wallace, "She thought I was nice, but not attractive," People reported. "I just remember seeing her and I was like, wow, she's beautiful." Carter remembered, "We sat next to each other in high school Spanish class. Although I can't recall our first meeting, he was always trying to deceive. We had a friendship. Because I was so much wiser than him, he would constantly try to convince me to cheat on my examinations. We completed all of our assignments together as a group of 3 or 4. They didn't date when they were students, though. It was never successful." Carter remarked, "It never made an impact or landed in high school. I even went to his prom with somebody else from his school." Following high school, Wallace and Carter kept in touch and spoke sporadically until they were reunited in person at a college football game in 2015. As the two grew closer, Wallace extended an invitation to Carter, who was a senior in college, to attend a race in Las Vegas. "It was spring break of my senior year. Additionally, I had no intentions at the moment." And he said, "Well, do you want to come? I'll be out in Vegas while you're on spring break." Carter remarked to People, "And I said, no. And then he asked a few times again, and I eventually said yes," she continued. "I reasoned that since we would be spending a week together on vacation, I ought to get to know him better. We had been talking so much that when we went to Vegas, we decided to start dating. We had become rather fond of one another." Wallace asked Carter to marry him in front of an Oregon waterfall in June 2021. He wrote, "Why I waited so long, we will never know," when he made the announcement on X, the former Twitter. "Now that the wait is over, enjoy. To eternity, here we go. Forever and eternally." In addition, he posted 4 pictures, 2 of which featured him getting down on one knee and the other featuring Carter flashing her engagement ring. In front of 250 guests, Wallace and Carter tied the knot in Charlotte, North Carolina, on New Year's Eve of 2022. Carter wore a gown designed by Madame Bourgeois, while Wallace wore a custom suit made by Stitched by Mitch. Rather than have a formal dinner, they held a cocktail hour with 4 tapas-style bars and an open bar after exchanging handwritten vows in front of their guests. They planned for a McDonald's food truck to start serving chicken nuggets and French fries at 1 in the morning and rang in 2023 with a champagne toast. "Getting married and starting a new life together, I'm just so excited to have a good one in my corner," Wallace told People. "We have so much fun together." Carter earned a bachelor's degree in banking and finance from Appalachian State University in 2016. Carter was employed by Bank of America as a financial analyst, per USA Network. According to reports, she quit the company in April 2022 and is now concentrating on her art, frequently posting pieces on Instagram. Wallace and Carter took in an Australian Shepherd Poodle puppy in July 2020. Wallace wrote, "Let me tell you about my best friend," to announce the newcomer on X, Meet the World, Asher. In another picture he posted, the pair was holding Asher, who had on a red bandana the size of a puppy. Wallace said, "We've just been really enjoying Asher," to People in March 2021. "He has been an incredibly good dog, really good. It's quite difficult to leave during the day because of him. However, he's a blast, and we've been having a great time hanging out with him." On social media, Carter regularly offers Wallace support. Since Wendell Scott in 1963, Wallace became the first black driver in the NASCAR Cup Series to win a race in October 2021. Carter shared a picture of the two on social media, writing, "I'm so proud of it, Bubba Wallace. Cup winner, you done it." She shared an Instagram picture of herself kissing Wallace at the Daytona International Speedway in February 2023. "We were in position for a top 5 last and barely got caught in the last wreck," she stated. "So excited to see what this team is gonna do this year." Carter appears in several episodes of the 2022 Netflix docuseries Race, Bubba Wallace, which chronicles the driver's NASCAR career. She posted a video of herself from the series in February 2022. Wallace wrote, "You know me, I like to keep things real and raw," following the announcement of the program. "Pumped to have Netflix capture these moments to share with you guys." Carter is expecting their first child together. The child is expected to be born in October 2024, which is Wallace's birthday, October 8.